In the legal fight over former Secretary of State Charlie White, the Court of Appeals is considering his fate after hearing arguments about why his convictions for theft, fraud, and perjury should be thrown out. RTV6 reporter Kara Kenny watched those arguments unfold today, and she joins us now with more on this story. Kara?
That's right, Todd. White sat with his attorney as oral arguments took less than an hour this afternoon, and when it was finished, the state appeals court called this a very difficult case to decide. The criminal charges against Charlie White stem from his time on the Fishers Town Council, when he claimed to be living at his ex-wife's home in Fishers when he actually lived outside of his council district. A main argument by White's attorney today that Charlie White's previous attorney, Carl Brizzi, was incompetent. White's lawyer also argued White's son lived at the Fishers home and White received some mail there. The state's attorney argues White lived with his then fiancee outside the council district, not at his ex-wife's home.
Broadleaf could have never been his residence because it was by its nature temporary.
Because it was temporary by statute. And you're like a dog with a bone. You keep going back to that, but that's your best argument, isn't it? That under no circumstances could that place where his former wife and child have been his residence at that time, because he never intended to return there permanently.
Now another issue at play is White voted using an electronic voting machine. The law references the word ballots, but it's unclear if that applies to voting electronically. That's likely one of the many issues the appeals court is going to be tackling. It could be months before a decision is issued. Kara Kenny, RTV6.